How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and we're going to be talking about NNDM. This is a stock that is well known. We've talked about it numerous times on the channel as far as a long-term investment, and they had a big-time catalyst today for anyone who's a shareholder or you're thinking about building a position and so forth. This is the news you need to hear. It is absolutely a must that you guys check that out in the portion of this video, because again, I was excited when I first saw it. It came out this morning, but I'm going to be sharing it with you guys right now with the exclusive, and I'm also going to be doing a technical analysis, giving you an idea in regards to the price action, support, resistance levels to look out for anyone who wants to know a little bit more about this stock and who might be new to this channel and it's their first time actually hearing me talk about it. Let's get into it. All right, so we're looking at the quick 3-month, 1-day chart for NNDM Nano Dimensions. So as we can see here, it ended up reaching a high of $17.89, and that's also an area of resistance. If it does get past this particular level, it could definitely make a strong move going all the way to $19. But as we take a look at the current price right now at $11.09, I've made videos on this channel saying, hey, if you can get NNDM under $10, that is a steal. And you did have that opportunity right here around $7.10, around the time when the market was correcting itself and a lot of stocks were on their lows. So this was definitely an area to take advantage of. So now, as you can see here, it definitely looks like it's trying to catch back up on trend. Like you can see right here from the 21-day, it's at $10.84, and right now it's sitting at $11.09. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing it get to $12. If the market starts picking itself back up, we know we have the stimulus checks coming through. We're going to have a recovery. Moving forward, even a month from now, we could definitely get past this $12 area. It is no surprise to me. Especially if we get past this 12, we can definitely get to 13 fairly easily. As you can see right here, the next area of resistance to be, once we get to 12, will be around 13.52, and once we get past there, we can start seeing 14. So this is one of the things I wanted to bring across your radar. I've talked about NNDM on multiple occasions on the channel, and I'm still bullish on it. So like you could see right here, even when we go all the way back from September, this stock has definitely been doing a great job staying on trend. And then after we had the correction, it ended up getting down to this low right here. And look how quick it's bounced back from $7 all the way to $11 to where we see now. So even if you're thinking about building a position, it is still not a bad idea because there's still more room for upside and so forth. So let's go over the news catalyst for NNDM, which came out today almost at 9:30 a.m. So Nano Dimensions' first ever additively manufactured electronic monolithic RF communication circuit board has been sent to the International Space Station flight studies. NNDM, an industry-leading and additively manufactured electronics, AME or PE printed electronics provider, announced today that the first ever integrated RF circuit fabricated by Nano Dimensions and designed and integrated by L3Harris has been flown to the International Space Station. This project, 2 years in the making, was selected by the ISS US National Laboratory for Space Effects Studies. The project will provide a systematic analysis of an additively manufactured single board for radio frequency space systems, especially for nano satellites, and will communicate with a ground-based satellite tracking system at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Daytona Beach, Florida. The primary purpose of the project is to demonstrate the viability of using new technologies such as multi-level, multi-material AMEs, which use 3D inkjet printer-based technologies to produce monolithic RF communication systems for use in space. This project is part of the MISSI flight facility. It is the first systematic experiment by L3Harris and Nano Dimensions aiming to analyze the RF properties of additively manufactured high-performance electronic devices or HIPEDs in a space environment. L3Harris is a leader in the development of RF circuits for satellites and communication systems. In recent years, research to develop these circuits and systems used for conveying information such as data, video, and voice across long distances has focused on improving mobility and performance. NNDM fabricated the single RF board using its proprietary additively manufactured electronics process in the Dragonfly LDM system. If you guys have been following NNDM or you've been invested for quite some time, the Dragonfly system is like their flagship, okay? So the board includes the antenna, the electronic traces for mounting on all the functional components, and the single ground plane. The fabricated communications device was designed by L3Harris to operate at 2.4 gigahertz and to be integrated into the MISI module and launch. This device will be tested at 3 program points: pre-flight, in-flight, and post-flight. In this first of its kind space flight experiment, the hardware will fly in the low Earth orbit or LEO environment for 6 months on the ISS, which will provide scientists with a better understanding how AMI technology endures in various space environments. Low Earth orbit, a region some 1,200 miles above the planet, is home to the ISS, as well as a large number of communication satellites, all of which utilize RF communication systems. The possibility of using AME technology for these RF systems had risen in the past, as it offers several advantages, including the ability to produce low-weight, high-performance electronic devices, rapid development time, and the ability to fabricate complex shapes and systems that traditional manufacturing cannot. Dr. Arthur Paola, senior scientist for the Space and Airborne Systems segment of L3Harris, commented, "Additive manufacturing or 3D printing is playing a critical role in advancing the development and applications of small and nano satellites and the overall LEO economy. The applications of 3D printing are broad, touching almost every aspect of research, design, and manufacturing. The major objective of this project is to fly an experiment consisting of an integrated communication circuit fabricated by additive manufacturing and analyze the RF properties of those materials in a space environment. The communication systems now on the ISS went through extensive testing in order to prepare it for the mission. Nano Dimension's contribution to this project was extremely important, as their additively manufactured capability is technologically advanced and superior to existing technologies." This is what you want to hear as a shareholder. I'm blushing right now. So the project has been a significant opportunity to qualify or additive manufacturing technology for space applications by fabricating a fully integrated communications board enabled by the multi-material and multi-layered technology of our Dragonfly LDM system, said Dr. James Nolman, Nano Dimension's Chief Technology Officer. The collaboration with L3Harris has increased the technological readiness of our system towards the TR9 level, which is the highest technology readiness level that indicates a capability for volume deployment in a LEO environment, added Nolman. So this is what I love to see from NNDM. As a shareholder and seeing how they've been growing and so forth, and we know there's been a pullback inside the market, and I told you guys, if you could buy it on the dip, take advantage of it. Under $10 is a good way to get in. You could have got it even in the $7 range, the $6 range. So if you were able to take advantage of that, let me know inside the comments, because again, that was a crazy perfect buying opportunity for you right there. And also, if you've stuck this long in this part of the video, I'm also going to be sharing what went down inside the Fed meeting today, and I think that is very important in regards to the markets going forward, and also kind of showed what was actually behind the rally that we actually saw today. So we're now on CNBC.com. We know there was a big Fed meeting that was going down today, and as you saw in the market, hey, we ended up getting some really good news, but I wanted to show you guys this quickly. So as you can see, the Fed sees stronger economy and higher inflation, but no rate hike. So the Federal Reserve kept rates and anchored near zero and maintained the current pace of asset purchases following the conclusion of this week's meeting. Officials also upgraded expectations for GDP growth and inflation and cut estimates for the employment rate. More members foresee rate hikes in coming years, but not enough to change a forecast for none through at least 2023. So that is definitely good news for the market, and it's part of the reasons why we ended up seeing the rally that we saw today. So it's good that we had some good news today because, like I said, we saw a lot of volatility in the early parts of the morning. So the fact that we could start seeing a recovery, that is good, but we're not out of the clear as of yet. Like I said, it's not too long ago we were dealing with a ton of volatility. So we definitely have to see some more green days and some more stocks moving to the upside to say, well, you know what, we're now in recovery mode and it's all, it's all fun right now, right? But I wanted to kind of update you guys that I know I do a lot of videos just strictly talking about stocks, but you also got to know what's going on overall in general so you can make better and more informed decisions. So I also want to put in the disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So when you do invest, just know that you're doing it at your own risk. We'll talk soon.